Hello and welcome back to my channel, Virgo. This is Delilahs Spiritual Spot. I'm Delilah Rose, coming with your weekly reading for October 5th to October 11th. Wow. Yeah, October 5th to October 11th. I'm going to be using my Queen of the Moon Oracle cards here, along with my Light Seers deck. I think I will use my Ethereal Tarot for clarification if necessary, and I'm going to draw in some crystal gridding cards. And let's get into this read. As I'm shuffling, guys, please take this time to like, share, and subscribe. Also focus on what it is you need to hear from Spirit. Now, since this is for all Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, take whatever is meaningful to you and then leave the rest for everyone else. On screen, you'll see my website information, which has my podcast and blog. So this will also be podcasted. There will be pictures of the cards, and yeah, there will be pictures of the cards if I remember to take pictures, because that happens where I forget. And or a written description if I forget to take the pictures. We have fear, faith, and acceptance. Three powerful cards. I can go off on this and not do any more cards. I think that a lot of us have this fear. The fear, sometimes it's in our minds, right? A lot of times the fear is in our minds and it blocks us from moving forward. You know, faith is hard to come by when you're living in fear. It's telling you to have faith, to work through your fears, but you know, that's not easy. It's very difficult. I'm just gonna give this a spray. It's not easy, it's very difficult. And it's hard to find acceptance, to accept ourselves, you know, with all our fears, all our doubts, all of our flaws, or what we think are flaws. Because Virgo and everyone else listening, nothing is a flaw. There's things we can work on. There are things we need to work on. But it's not a flaw, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's not always physical beauty, it's internal beauty. It's everything about us. For everything we think negative about us, someone finds a positive. So I've drawn three piles here. Pile 1 is your subconscious mind. Pile 2 is our conscious mind. Pile 3 is the advice from Spirit and or outcome. I'm going to clarify each of these cards now. The Three of Swords clarifies the reversed moon. The Emperor clarifies this King of Swords. The Sun clarifies this Ace of Cups. Now, this is a relationship read. Some of us are in fear. I'm going to reverse this King of Swords because Spirit told me to reverse it. Some of us are in fear of moving on and finding something greater in terms of a partner or a relationship. You know, for whatever reason, that relationship may have highlighted every negative thought we had about ourselves. You know, we need to have faith that the next person that comes into our life can help us through that sea of emotion, of negative emotion, because that's what a partner does, right? You can either, because no one's perfect, so you're going to have flaws and your partner's going to have flaws. I'm just saying that for lack of a better term at this time. The point is to weed through all the muck when you love someone and help each other understand that this is a new day, this is a new relationship. You have to accept yourself right? It's like, what's my daughter's favorite person? RuPaul. If you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else? That is one of the truest statements I've ever heard. I doubt that he coined the phrase, but I think he's made it famous. So, and subconsciously, we have this moon card, right? So the moon is all about, normally the moon is about upright, it's problems, unseen, changes, intuition. When it's reversed, there's clarity, right? The truth has been revealed, and you know it subconsciously, you know it. It has been revealed in messages, most likely in your subconscious dream state, right? So you know it. Your instinct is right. You are nursing this broken heart. You know, this reverse King of Swords really did a number on you. Did a number on your heart, did a number on your spirit, did a number on your self-esteem. Consciously, this is the struggle, right? You're struggling between these two forces. This King of Swords reversed, who is an abusive person, who is corrupt. He's a con man. He is just no good. Took you for a ride and left you wrecked. This could be man or woman. I'm just saying what's on the cards here. This can relate to any partner. But what's happening is, if you're not in a relationship, right, it's going to affect this king or the emperor coming your way. You're going to drag all of this drama into your new relationship, right? And then this is definite advice from Spirit. I can't wait to get here. Actually, I want to see what's on the bottom of this deck. Here we are. The next person is going to come to your life is going to bring you balance, this emperor, right? This emperor is known as the father figure. You know, he's going to have integrity. He's going to be respectful. He's going to be a leader. He's going to be in touch with his emotions. He is going to be the rock you can lean on here, depicted by this King of Cups. This is the two sides of this person. We want to be of sound mind and body when we meet this new partner. We don't want to drag in all this self-esteem issues that you didn't have before you met this King of Swords here. Or you had it a little bit and he just played on your emotions until you just are left feeling depleted. The advice from Spirit here is to work on your emotions. Aces are the beginnings, right? So pages are just learning. They're on the journey. Aces are the beginnings of emotional healing. So here's the outcome and here's the advice from Spirit. The advice from Spirit is telling you to work on your heart. Work on your heart before it affects your new relationship or your next relationship. You know, you want to be active in your own healing. That way you feel in control. When you act for yourself, you take that control back from somebody. You take it to you, right? And that's what you need. That's what you need, Virgo. The Sun card here, clarifying this Ace of Cups, I mean, is just a wonderful way to sum this up, right? So when we think of the Sun card, this lady is actually basking in the sun. She's feeling whole. She's feeling happiness. There's pure joy coming from this person. That she is barefoot in the grass with her hands extended to the divine, just accepting of the blessings of this healing, this heart healing. And this is what I want you to be. I want you to bask in yourself, right? Because this is giving me, I know this is supposed to mean the divine, but I'm getting, you're basking in yourself, your self-love, love of you. Find that again. Find that acceptance of yourself. Have the faith that you can do it. and work through this fear that this King of Cups caused you, because you don't deserve it. You don't deserve to live in fear. I'm going to pull some crystal gridding cards here just to sum up. And I love these cards because these cards, I like to end with these because they are very healing. They're very gentle. Also gives you crystal advice. If you don't have the crystal, don't spend a lot of money to get crystals. But just use like the colors in the crystals. Fun. Orange calcite. When's the last time you had fun? It wasn't with this person, right? It's not during this time. Maybe part of that healing is going out and having some good old-fashioned fun. Fun for yourself. Find the joy again. Getting back to this card. I love that this came out. Orange, right, or yellow. It says orange, but it's giving me that sun, that orangey yellow vibe. Again, if we think of that color, yellow is used to bring happiness and joy. When we see yellow or yellow flowers, it's not a sadness flower, it's a happiness flower or happiness color. And that's what I want for you, Virgo, happiness. And this is for October 5th to October 11th. I'm Delilah Rose, and this is Delilah's Spiritual Spot. Thank you for joining me.